Oh my God. Hello, you guys. Welcome to Becoming You podcast, the space for connecting, reflecting, and story times. This motivation platform includes tips and tricks to level up and get consistent while still having a girl talk type of vibe. We are here to help fix the root of all problems. So we just want to thank you for tuning in. Now let's get into today's episode. What is up, you guys? Welcome to the Becoming You podcast. Oh my God, y'all. I think this is literally like always my statement. I think I always say, oh my God, y'all. That is so funny to me. So, you guys, we are recording yet once again, y'all. We have an amazing topic. If you guys already seen it, clearly that's probably why you clicked on it, because you're like, man, girl, you just do not know. I am about ready to give up. I am trying so hard to get over this hurdle, but for some odd reason, this hurdle just won't give. Baby, it seems like it's getting taller every time I go forward. Yes, y'all, I know the struggle. I know the complex of it. I understand it to a T. So y'all, this week I really had a lot of things that I needed to do, a lot of things I needed to execute and get done on my to-do list, y'all. And as a single mom and me owning this business and trying to figure out while doing grants on the back end and getting my business plan together and doing the expenses part and saying, okay, we want to open up this storefront. It's so many things on my to-do list that it literally overwhelms me sometimes, because I'm like, I know what I need to do. I know what I want to do, but where exactly am I starting? So y'all, of course, I'm not sure if y'all know, but I had ended up messing up my iPad and being without my iPad when I was at my peak of really getting my routine together and being more consistent and having a set foundation on how to get these things from my to-do list to done, check off, next task. But y'all, my son ended up messing up my iPad Pro. I don't know what type of liquid he got in there or what it was exactly, but y'all, yes, my son messed up. He messed up my iPad. And I've been without my iPad, y'all, like literally for months on end, okay? And as y'all know, tax time was here, but I did not have tax time money to buy an iPad, okay? We had bigger fish to fry. So I finally was able to get me an iPad this week, y'all. And when I tell y'all, I was ecstatic. I was so freaking happy that I had got me an iPad. I could not believe how ecstatic I was. But y'all, while getting this iPad and trying to download everything, I got stuck. And it wasn't downloading how my previous iPad looked. So I'm like, it's asking me, do I want to download it from a previous iPhone download? And I'm like, where is the iCloud backup at? And I was going through a thing. So I'm like, this is really going to mess me up, because I know what it looked like. I had it set up. Everything was organized. All of my apps was in a certain place, y'all. And it just caused the functionality of things to just be very smooth for me. So in the midst of this, I'm like, okay, I'm going to download this one. Maybe it'll just know that this is an iPad and it'll kind of go from there. But y'all, no, okay? No. It literally was like, yeah, we're going to download the iPhone look, and that's what I got. I got everything from what an iPhone was that was backed up on my iCloud, not the MacBook, y'all, not the MacBook, the iPad. Yes, y'all, so the iPad. So now that I have everything on the iPad downloaded, clearly it was not exactly what I thought it was supposed to be, but it was still clearly giving me what I needed. But y'all, now I'm like super overwhelmed again, okay? Finally getting to a part where you're like, okay, you're taking 5 steps forward and seem like you got to take 3 steps back. That was the mode that I was in when I seen that all my apps literally was back scrambled. Everything was basically all over the place. And I'm like, girl, you just did this. You just got to the place where you were back into motion. You got everything organized and set up properly. And sure enough, look at you having to start over again. And it had me in a whirlwind, y'all, because I'm like, I know for a fact that I'm doing my best and I'm pushing forward and I'm going to always keep going. But man, that type of stuff, y'all, and even though y'all probably like, girl, it's just some apps, redo it. It's time consuming, especially when you have so many different tasks that you have to do on a day-to-day basis. And then on top of that, you got to be a mom. You got to take care of the kids. You got to prepare dinner. You got to wash clothes. You got to fold. So I'm like, oh my God, like I'm trying so hard to just move forward, y'all, and really get this business going and really push these podcasts out and just talk to you guys and give you guys more insight and advice and, motivation to just go, okay? And here I am still having to take my own advice. Like, girl, you have to keep going. And I wanted to quit. I was like, I wonder if I should just go back into getting a job or doing this or doing that. And it's like, I want to do this. I've always been business oriented. I've always had my own businesses. But y'all, this stuff be making you want to say, you know what? Want this. And I'm telling y'all, those moments where I'm like, you could just quit. You could just stop trying. You can just give it all up. And I'm just like, no, quitters never win. Quitters never win. You'll never see what it could have been. You'll never see what it would have turned out to be. You'll never get that moment of, I did that. That proudness, that extra geeked up moment where you like, I conquered that. Man, I went through sweat, blood, and tears. But at the end of the day, I did that. Like, that was really my thing. That was something that I really accomplished. And you'll go back and you'll look at all that hard work, all those complications, all those minor setbacks, y'all, because even though at the moment we look at it as so frustrating and so overwhelming, those are minor setbacks, y'all. They are not major. They are not life-threatening. They are not a big bam in the face that's like, you have to stop. It's all mental. It's literally all mental. And when y'all change y'all mindset and you start focusing on the things that you let process mentally when it comes to things going wrong or things messing up or you progressing but you taking minor steps back, y'all, it's all just a growth process on helping us become our best self. It's all a growth process on developing us into the people that we are going and meant to be. Okay, so trust me when I say do not quit, because y'all, my apps being discombobulated on an iPad had me in my feelings. Like, I know we ain't doing this. Not again. So now I'm like, I'm going forward, but it's like, it's like I'm trying so hard to get things done. And with those apps showing up on my iPad the way they should have been, would have caused me to get back into motion, show back up on social media, be back consistent, make those goals, set those contents out, and do what I needed to do. But y'all, I'm not a girl that's consistent on social media. I'm not a girl who's super present on social media, and I know that me being organized with that iPad was going to kind of help me get into that stage. But where I am today, like, I'm not really that front end on social media, and that's where I was trying to go. And that's like the ultimate goal right now. I'm like, you're doing these podcasts, you're really presenting yourself, and these people need to know that you exist. And a way for them to know that the way that they know that you exist is by literally showing up on social media, getting yourself out there, putting yourself in front of the camera, showing them a day in the life, and things like that. But all that to just say that when you are going through those little minor setbacks, you guys, I'm telling you, keep putting your best foot forward, because whether you're taking a baby step or a big leap or a giant jump, you're still making progress. And I'm learning that by reading my book, Atomic Habits, y'all. And I've been into Atomic Habits lately. I've been reading You're a Badass. And I also did an audio for the 12-week year book, but it's the audio. So I was listening to that and really, really conquering, just saying, okay, if I could take a little bit of these goals and then on top of those goals, write down the things that it's going to take in order to get these goals met, in order to complete them and make them forfeited, not forfeited, but just basically completed and accomplished. These are the steps that I will have to take, y'all. And when I tell y'all that 12-week year plan thing is so epic. Now, I don't know if all you guys that's listening know about the 12-year plan, the 12-week, what is it called? The 12-week year plan or something like that. Y'all, get in tune with it because it is so epic to helping you know what your days are going to look like and having you get into that routine momentum so that you have that good mindset and that consistency build up where it's going to be like second nature for you after a while, you know? So yes, y'all, when I tell y'all that quitting is not the goal, winning is. And in order to win, you cannot quit. So with that being said, you guys, you have to keep pushing. You have to keep going, even when it is super, super small. It seems like the smaller the things are, sometimes it'll blow us up more than we even know. Like, I know you ain't tell me that I did all of this just to 2-3 weeks later have to come and do again what I did already. Y'all, mentally, I'm like, no way. So y'all, keep pushing, keep going, do not quit, because you are a winner, you will succeed, and you will accomplish all of your goals, okay? Trust me, if I'm telling you that you're going to accomplish your goals, you're going to accomplish your goals, okay? So, with that being said, you guys, this podcast is going to come to an easy end. I just really wanted to get on here and just motivate you guys to keep going, to keep pushing, to move forward, regardless of what it looks like. Don't worry about that. Keep going, okay? Your girl is out, and until next week, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.